What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com. In the last Dynasty video, we took on Notre Dame. They were ranked, I think 16th in the country at the time, and we pulled off the big upset, 63-56. Now, that score is a bit skewed as I'm still trying to tinker with the play clock and the quarter length in terms of how I'm trying to shorten these videos down with some of these new features with the Next Mod. But either way, it was just a crazy game. They had the big lead in the first quarter, and then we just kind of kept up with them the rest of the way, and we just made an extra play or two and ended up getting the win. Just a big win for us in our program. But we got a lot of games left ahead of us. We're going to play our first conference game of the season today, and that is against Florida Atlantic. I had to look them up. They got Tom Herman in there as the coach. For some reason, I thought he was the coach for this coming year. So they probably got some new guys in there. Either way, it says they got like a balanced offense. I have no clue what their playbook looks like. And they run a 4-3 defense. So I kind of have an idea of what to expect there. Now, you look here. It's the same amount of talent, roughly. Looks like their passing offense is really good. Of course, looks like we got the number 1 and number 2 passing attack in the country. Again, that's kind of skewed with our really lengthy quarter length and such. But looks like their defense is really solid as well. Now, I don't know who they played, but they're undefeated. They're doing something right, so it should be interesting to see what happens. Now, before we look at anything else, I just wanted to show you the next change I've made in these. I've been getting some suggestions from others. Today, we're going to do 9-minute quarters. I think that should probably do it. I want to leave it there for a few games to kind of get a gauge instead of just going off one game. We're going to do 9-minute quarters, and on top of that, we're going to go with 20 seconds of the accelerated play clock. That should make it go by even quicker. And as long as I can get this thing around an hour per game, then I'll be plenty pleased with that. So that's what we're shooting for. All right, let's go back. Let's look at recruiting. You would think that big win over Notre Dame would help us in recruiting. And it looks like, starting off, Jameer Logan, we are number 1 on his list, and I think we got a positive pitch. So we are in amazing shape to get this kid. I'm really excited about him. He would probably be a day 1 starter for us next season. Mitch Kelly, the middle linebacker, probably a day 1 starter as well. But we got a negative pitch, so I don't know how well we're going to do here, but I'm going to stick with him. Again, we're number 1 on his list. We may have a chance still. Let's go over to the center, Aaron Tucker. Looks like he can't narrow his list down, but at least we're at the top of the list. And boom, we got a positive pitch. Now, forgive me, I think we already had a positive pitch at the beginning of the season, but it's always good to see. Next up, we have a left guard, Dante Bell. We're number 1 on his list. I guess we're just putting more points on him than anybody else, and we got a positive pitch from him. So this is really good. We are getting some good feedback from these players. And last but not least, we got a halfback, Caleb Turnage. I'm really excited about this kid. He really fits what we're trying to do in our veer and shoot offense, but he's not talking a whole lot. We need to figure out what he's into by the time he is ready to visit. He's already narrowed it down to his top 5. I'd like to get it down to the top 3, maybe figure out what he's into. We'll know that here in a couple weeks, I guess. So we're in really good shape on the recruiting front. Let's go over to Sports Illustrated, look at a few things. We'll go to top 25. Here's Alabama and Ohio State, Clemson, A&M, USC, Oklahoma, so on and so forth. I don't know if we'll ever get close to the top 25 unless we just win a ton of games. And it's possible, but you just never know what's going to happen there. We'll go to Heisman Watch. This ain't going to affect us unless Valenti just keeps going off in these games. But as you see here, you got Bryce Young. Looks like he's going to be the number 1 pick here next Thursday. I'm pretty sure the Panthers are going to draft him. Then you got Travis Dye, a halfback out of USC. Looks like Max Johnson. Didn't he transfer? I think he's somewhere else now. Maybe he's still there. I don't remember. Then you got this kid right here, I think is maybe the top receiver going in the draft this year, if I had to guess. Just a really talented player. Then you got a halfback out of Clemson, Will Shipley. A really good talent as well. Let's go over to Players of the Week is fine. We can look at the National. And it looks like Stewart. Good for him. National Player of the Week. He's just killing it on our far right receiver, or Z receiver, whatever you want to call it. But 265 yards, 4 touchdowns. He's killing it. Then on the defensive side, looks like Kamala Haddon, which I find that funny. He kind of struggled last season for us at Tennessee. But either way, cool to see him on the list. He had 4 tackles and interceptions, 2 forced fumbles, and a touchdown. A really good game for him. Let's go to conference standings. This is, again, our first game of the conference season, but we really want to pay attention to our team info screen. And our backup quarterback, he's still out for 2 more months. But Valenti, through 2 games, has got 12 touchdowns. Again, just a little bit skewed from the quarter length. Then you got Sadie. I think he's playing really well at halfback for us. Of course, Stewart is doing his thing. Then on the defense side, we got McGee, Satchel, and Jordan. I think that's probably going to go, turn over a little bit. Going to go to some other different guys over the course of the season. We'll see how that goes. Let's look at Florida Atlantic. They got several dudes out. They got 2 guards. I wonder if either one are starters. I'm guessing at least one of them is. They got a defensive end out. Then you look at their offensive leaders. They got a quarterback, got 2 touchdowns with 2 interceptions. As you can see, they don't run the ball at all, apparently. And but they do have 1 receiver putting up some serious numbers. On the defensive side, they just got a bunch of random dudes kind of doing their thing. Now, it's very early in the season for them to really for us to get a gauge in like what they do and how well they're doing it. But this is our first home game. I'm really excited about that. So I think I am ready to take on the Owls. We'll go ahead and speed this up a little bit. I'm hoping we don't have anybody getting in trouble. We've had 2 straight games of somebody getting in trouble. Looks like that's not going to happen now. We're going to go with our traditional home uniforms. I really like to look at these. And I think we got an alternate. We could use the black pants if we wanted to. But I really love this look. So we're going to go with that. Let's look and see what Florida Atlantic has. The Stormtrooper look, really nice. Probably go with those. And that's the only option they have unless I went on the back end and wanted to change something, which I do not. All right, let's get this show on the road. Should be a lot of fun. Tom Herman, if anybody remembers, he was the coach at Texas for, 4 or 5 years. He done fine, but he didn't really move the needle. And Texas, they just got tired of it, and they moved on. Now he's at Florida Atlantic. I don't know. I'm sure he'll do fine. He'll probably do no different than when he was at Houston for a couple of seasons before moving to Texas, running his basic pseudo-spread offense he brought with him from Ohio State. All right, it is not a televised game, and this is Lincoln Financial Field. I completely forgot about this. So we got an NFL stadium to play in. They won the toss. They're going to receive it, and we'll go here. And let's go check out their roster, see what we're dealing with. Starting off, Nkosi Perry. I hope I said that correctly. 82 speed. Look at all these guys. 82, 85, 82. We'll have to deal with some dual threat guys. They got a bunch of average guys at halfback. Johnny Ford, just as 80, 78, 78. And this guy's got some speed to him, but he's really little. 5'5", 175. They don't have any fullbacks. I assume they're going to keep it 1 back all day. Wide receiver, a bunch of average dudes, kind of like us. 78, 78, 74. This guy's really fast, 97 speed. Would love to have that. Tight end, 74. He's slow. He can't catch. He's a pure blocking tight end, so I'm not going to expect much from this position today. Let's look at the offensive line. 78. Their starting left guard is out, but looks like it is an increase. It's an upgrade. With this kid right here, you go to center with 84. So their 2 starting guards are out, but it is, addition by subtraction? I guess you'd say that. So they're going to be okay today. That's not going to be a big drop-off for them. Right tackle, not bad. Just, again, they look exactly like us. A bunch of average dudes, except they got some quarterbacks who can run. They run a 4-3. Now, their starting left end is out. 78, but it's not a drop-off. Right behind him, there's a guy ready to go. And look at this guy's speed. 82 speed at defensive end. Woo! Right end, 72. That's a bit of a drop-off. Defensive tackle, pretty good one. A true sophomore. That's pretty good for them. 84, then it's a drop-off. 76, 74. Look at linebackers. You got 72, 68, 74. Maybe we can exploit that a little bit today. Corner, 80, 78, 78, 78. Just all these guys look exactly the same. Then you got free safety, 80 overall. You got strong safety, 84. They're all just kind of there. No big weakness, but no super strength either, from what I can tell. Looks like their front line is going to be okay. At least this one defense tackle. But the rest of these guys are just kind of like upper 70s, really low 80s. So that's just something to keep in mind. They got a terrible kicker. They got a terrible punter. So do we. Let's get this show on the road. We're going to kick this thing off. I'm going to just kick it right down the middle. I'm not worried about the accelerated play clock because we are running a hyper up-tempo offense whenever the occasion arises. I just got blasted. Man, my kicker just got annihilated. Those are good-looking uniforms. For Florida Atlantic, they're going that. I don't know what to expect here. I think they're going to throw a lot. According to their stats, it says that's what they do. But I'm not going to blitz much either. Halfback dive. Ah, went right by me. I thought I would just automatically run into him and tackle him. That didn't happen. I'm going to go quarters at a 4-3. We'll do an over front. Going with the pass. Ooh, wide open. Good shot. Yeah, good play. I thought he was going to make a break to the outside. Let's go nickel man. I'll control a defensive tackle this time. Do something like this. I'll make the tackle myself. Picks up, what, 3 or 4? Then we have, we'll just stay in nickel and go quarters. They're doing a lot of short stuff so far. Maybe I can bait this kid into an interception. That'd be nice. Ooh, right over there, yeah. I don't know who to defend here. This is an interesting situation. Here I am. Who am I going to go after? I guess I should have backed up and defended him more, but then I saw this drag route coming. You see him coming right here. Right there. Oh, yeah, you can't even see my little thing. My bad. There. Yeah, this guy was coming over, so I'm like, maybe I got to go over there and defend him. I thought they did a good job. It's like a triangle read for the quarterback. Everybody was wide open. 1st and 10. I'm going to take a chance, and we're going to zone blitz. I want this guy to throw quickly or something. Right now, he's kind of picking us apart. I'm going to do something like this. Get him, get him, get him. Nice. They went play action. It helped. It took him forever to get back around. So that was a good play call. Get a little corner blitz, a little nickel blitz. That makes it 2nd and forever. Maybe we can get him in the 3rd and long. Get 2nd and 18. I'll do something like this. Going 5 wide. Intercept that. Good job by our free safety. I think he got a hand on it. Now it's 3rd and forever. I'm going to go clown. I'm probably going to go after this quarterback. It's going to be a challenge for him to pick up the 18 yards himself. But I'm going to kind of play it kind of safe to see if I can get around him. I can't even get around the guy. Oh, this ain't good. Make a play. Good job. He overshot the throw, and we almost got the interception. So that makes it... Oh, he's going to punt it. I didn't know what they was going to do there, to be honest. We'll do the safe return. Hopefully nothing goofy happens back here. I'm really nervous about it. I hope somebody just make a fair catch and just move on. Fair catch. Everybody get out of the way. Get out of the way. Excellent punt. Where are we? We're on the 4. Ooh. I'm going to do a basic halfback dive and just see if we can just get some yards. Thankfully, they're going man dime. I can read the defense a little bit better that way. I'm just going to go around here, just play it simple. Good job, Sadie. Good little play there. Great run. I'm going to go ahead and hurry this up, and we're going to run it again. Now they're going 4... I think it's a 4-3. Oh, great play by the linebacker. Came right on through. It should have went to the outside. We're going to stay here. I'm going to go P. Reed. Man dime again. I got options. Everybody, their brother shifting. Oh, they're just asking me to run the ball, so that's what I'm going to do. And he is super slow. Did you see Sadie? He couldn't run to save his life there. So it's 3rd and 10. I'm going to go... Oh, what's a good idea? Let me go... I'm going to go angle. They're going zone. I completely forgot about this. We'll be fine, I think. I will probably try to go to Sanders. This may be a really tough throw. Oh, terrible throw. Threw it way behind him and everything. So we're going to have to punt this thing. I'm going to punt it like normal. Well, I don't know. Our punter's not very... Punter's not the best in the world. Let me do something like this. They're going to get great field position, but at least he's not going to return it. Well, that's not a good start for the offense. I'm going to go ahead and do a zone blitz again. Maybe they'll go back to play action. Ooh, they're doing trips over. That's a super hard formation to blitz on. Intercept that. That's what I want to see right there. Now, that was a tip drill there. We were just in good position, but that was up to the receiver. He just dropped it, from what I could tell. Yeah, I mean, that should have been a catch. We just got lucky on that one. Thankfully, our corner came over to make the play. Let's take advantage of that. I'm going to go P. Reed from trips. We're going man nickel. I'm going to pass it. We're going cover 2. We'll just go over here. Just pick up something. We're going to go... let's go 5 wide. Let's just do our basic drop back concept. We're going zone dime. Cover 2. No, they're not going cover 2. Or get up field. I think that was like a quarters coverage. I couldn't tell. This corner threw me off. He kept going back and back, so I don't know if that was that's a cover 6 possibly. I don't know. It threw me off. Either way, we got pretty much the yards we needed, but we still need to get a first down. It's 3rd and 1. Ooh, and they're blitzing both inside guys. Oh my gosh. I had to go over here quickly just to get the first. Just enough to get it going. Next thing I want to do, I'm going to go with a screen. We haven't called that yet. They're going man. Everybody, their brothers on that side. We're going to go over to Stewart. I'm going to have to go over here a little bit. Good defense. Good job by that defender. So where are we? What are we going to call? I probably... let's go Y corner. We're going to attack this left side. Another cover 3. Interesting. Ooh, that was almost picked. So Valenti is not off to the best start. Now it's 3rd and 10 on the 39. I need to think about making this 2-down territory for us. So let me go P. Reed. Just because we don't have a good kicker. And we're kind of in no man's land here. I think they're going cover 0. I'd love to go over the top here. Yes. Get it, Stewart. You're the man. You're the myth. You're the legend. Get a touchdown. So they went cover 0. That helps. That made my decision much easier. Just a great throw. That's by far Valenti's best throw of the day. He had all day to throw. No pressure. And it's a jump ball at that point. It's up to the receiver. As long as the quarterback can get it somewhat close, we're okay. What's really exciting me about this offense is, and I talked about this in the previous video, the Z receiver, the far right receiver, technically number 4, if you want to go by Beard Shoot number terminology. I haven't had this much success with that type of position in years. A lot of my other passing attacks usually has him like the 3rd or 4th guy getting the ball a lot of times, but not in this offense. He's just playing really well so far. So it's good to see that. All right, let's get on defense. Do the same thing we've done before. Looks like they are going, and this is what's interesting to me. Looks like they're running very similar stuff to what Herman done. Herman, his spread offense was kind of like a pseudo West Coast spread thing, whatever you'd want to call it, and that's kind of what they're doing. Now, it helps that my quarters just kind of keeping everything in front of them for the most part, but they are checking it deep a little too. I'm going to stay in. They may run it. Let's see. I'm going to back out. Oh, they're going to run the ball. Easy 8-9 yards for the halfback. Let's go cover 2 man. I'll control the tackle. Which I'm having fun controlling him. It's a different challenge. Oh, thought I had a chance to get him there. Great tackle by 25. If he would have broke that tackle, probably would have been a touchdown. Well, thankfully we prevented that. Let's do a zone blitz. Let's see if we can get this quarterback guessing a little bit. Hopefully they'll pass it. We're at home. I can pump up the crowd at least a little. Get him, get him, get him. And great. So our zone blitz is working pretty well. I'm occupying that tackle. Let my blitzer come through to make the play. I'm going to go quarters. We need to get them in a 3rd and long if possible. So let's try to sustain this play as best we can. Oh, he's got some room to work with. I don't know what I was doing there, but that's a good stop. So it's 3rd and 11. We're going to go Cloud. It's 3rd and 12. So that clock is going by pretty good. Quarter's about over with. Let's do something like this. Get through. Hey, uh-oh, this ain't good. I'm going to let him handle it. Yeah, just a tough one. Touchdown. I always want to let the safety handle that himself. I probably would have butchered it, to be honest. Yeah, he didn't try too hard on that one. Just like that, they tied it up. And I've talked about this honestly ad nauseum, and forgive me for doing it. But my goal with the play clock, I just want my videos to be about around an hour like they used to be, but still have realistic scores and total yards. I'm not worried about number of plays. You can't go by that. If my team is averaging like 80 plays a game, I'd be putting up like 80 points a game, and that's just not realistic. We're keeping it in bounds as well. There's not been a ton of drops. That's why the clock has been going like it has. Let's go. I'm going to go back to 5 wide. Let's do a screen. We're going man. This is interesting. I really hope. Nope, wrong guy. I'm really hoping this will work. Let's see. Get out of there. There we go. Good play. I thought that corner was going to come through and pick it off. Right there. I'm like, oh no, here he comes. So we got around it. Thankfully, I was able to get around that. We got a block by the receiver. Now it's just off to the races after that. So that is end of the first quarter. That's a quickie, which I'm fine with that. We can stay in 5 wide. No, we need to run the ball some. Let me go. I'm going to go QB choice. We're going to continue to run to the left side a lot. Oh, they're blitzing both inside guys. So I am going to. We're going to audible. Cover 0. I'm going right back to Stewart. Let him handle it. Get it, son. Get it. Ah! The kid's a stud. Absolute stud. Great play. I'm going to go back to that screen. We're going man again. I hope I can get this play off in time. The only downside to this... I kind of like the numbers. I think I'm going to go to the screen. Oh, dang it. I hit the button way too late. We got very lucky on that play. Whew, that could have been really bad. 2nd and 7. Let's stay here and go... let's go QB choice. We're going zone nickel. I got to hand this ball off. Our quarterback can't run it, so we're going to do something like that. Get up. Oh, the fumble. Oh, we got so lucky. I probably didn't need to juke here. That's probably what happened. It could have been. Who knows? But looks like we didn't get the first. 3rd and 2. I'm going to go back to that screen. We're going to go to our screener regardless. Thankfully, they're going zone. I think we got a better chance here. So we'll go back to Sanders. And get 6 points. But we got the lead back. We'll kick an extra point. Then we'll get back on defense and try to, stop something. I think we're doing fine. We've given up 1 deep ball. The rest of the time we're doing okay. It's just when that quarterback, I can actually tell. It just now occurred to me how these CPU quarterbacks handle their reads. I don't know if it's in the game that tells them, hey, look at this receiver first. If it's pure progression, go to this guy and to this guy and to this guy. I can tell that they only throw deep when nothing else is open. So that high read is not the first read. It's usually the last one. Otherwise, you'd see them throw deep much quicker, and this ain't good. Somebody get a... Oh, no, 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 good, no. You gotta be kidding. Awful. Somebody get a flag. What happened there? He just broke what? Oh, he curled in. Could have got a tackle there, and he just broke it. Then it's just block after block after that. Oh, man. Well, there went that lead. Just bad coverage all around. So we're going to get right back on offense, try to get that touchdown back. Can't wait to see this stadium fill up. It'll take me about a season or 2. I don't get too frustrated over those special teams plays. You just never know what's going to happen. Maybe we can get one right here. Get a block right there. Get upfield. Not a bad return. What haven't we called? We don't have our playbook isn't super big. Let's go halfback screen. Let's go here. Let's bounce this over to Sadie. Just kind of get him going if possible. High snap. Does not help things. Get a block right there. Get a block right there. Take it to the house, Sadie. Patience, my friend. He's going to get caught, isn't he? Oh, my gosh. He got caught. Great play overall. So, high snap messed up my rhythm on the throw. That's why I threw it as hard as I could, just make sure he didn't get out of bounds. And then I'm just being super patient. I'm just like, let me just slow down, wait for Anderson to pick up somebody. He blocked technically both of those guys. That guy had to move a little bit, and then he done a little chop block on that kid right there. Then it was off to the races. Unfortunately, he's just not the fastest kid in the world. That's why he got caught up. Big play right there. So let's do something about that. Let's go. I bet he's gassed too. Let's go. I want to go here. Let's go P. Reed. Zone nickel. I'm going to hand this ball off. See if Hubbard can get... No, get upfield. Awful. There's nowhere to go. I think my left side line just got blown up big time. No, that left guard just messed up completely. Okay. Let's try. What have we got? Let's go 5 wide. No, let's go gun spread. No, let's just go quick slants. Hopefully this will work. I wanted something quick. We're going to go over to Evans. Oh, that ain't good. 6 point. I swear, Al. That's why you don't see me call that play. That was my fault. Good job by that defender. He just read it like a book. Sometimes he gets picked. Sometimes he doesn't. That time he did not get picked, obviously. So that's just a bad decision on my part. You won't see me call that again. It's just too risky. That's the whole point of those other 2 slants coming over, to maybe pick that kid off. And that didn't happen. A draw. That ain't good. Had to shoestring tackle him. 4. We'll go quarters. Oh, just awful play. We need to get our running game going a little bit better if we can. Technically, this offense works best when you run the ball. There we go. That's what we needed right there. We'll take it. So we got a lot of interceptions. That's just kind of the way it's been these last few games. But I was able to get in front of it and make a play. Good job there. So we're on the... We're going to go... We're in the middle of the field. I'm going to go run to the right. Hopefully our new right tackle can handle this. But this is just a basic handoff to Hubbard. Good job there. Did we get the first? It'll be close. 1st and 10. He's a bit gassed. Let's go P. Reed from here. Man 4-3. Let's see who's on who. I may be throwing this one. I think we're going to chuck it deep to the big man. Ah, he's killing it. Killing it. Cover 1 beater. Let's see if we can get a good replay on this one. He's just feeling it at the moment. So there's the shoot part of the offense. So here's what I looked at. We'll go and, if I can get to it, go right here. I saw this safety come down, so we know it's at least going to be a cover 1 or cover 0. So I'm reading this entire safety the whole time. So once I snap the ball, if he's going to go do either thing, I know he's going to be at least cover 1 or cover 0. I was going to go to Stewart regardless. This is the part of the offense that you haven't seen me done with other schemes. Normally, I don't go to a go route unless it's cover 0. Here, not anymore. But look, it's cover 1, but look how far he's got to go over here to make a play. As long as you throw it halfway decent, just in terms of the strength, he can't get over there in time. So I'm just kind of waiting, and I'm throwing it pretty much as hard as I can. For the most part, it's a solid press of the button. But he can't get over there in time. It ended up being just a really good throw. But that corner right there just can't keep up with Stewart. No way. All right, good deal. Let's do a dive play. Let's just run the ball a little bit. Zone dime. I like what I'm seeing there. Hopefully we can find a crease up the middle. Something. Nothing. Just got a little bit of something. I would hurry up, but didn't get much out of that one. So let's just pick something else. I will probably go 5 wide, and I'm going to go Y stick. We're going to flip it. We got just enough room to do this, I think. I'm going to have to throw this one really hard if they go cover 2. Let's see what happens. Cover 2. Oh, man, he didn't go for it. I thought that was a decent throw. Maybe it was too much. I thought it was actually a decent throw, but he turned around. He didn't look for it. Oh, my gosh. That makes it, what, 3rd and something? 3rd and 7? This is 2-down territory for me. I don't trust our kicker, so we're just going to make this a 2-down situation. They're going that. We're going to definitely throw this. Cover 2 again, but I'm going to keep this one safe. I think we got the first. We got the first. Good deal. Good play, everybody. Let's go back to a screen. They're going man. We're going to go back to our one receiver, yeah, or the X receiver, whatever you want to call them. Get around there. 6 points. Nice. Love me some screens, especially the little quick receiver screen. So this is very simple concept. I got a screen right here, and I got a screener over here. This is my man beater. This is my zone beater that went man. So I'm going over here. As soon as I snap it, I throw it as hard as I can to him. Hopefully you get good protection or a good blocking from that other receiver. It was a good, clean throw. Enough to where his momentum shifts him to the outside, which is what you want to see, and not get bogged down. Ended up being technically a perfect throw. Forced him to the outside. Anderson picks up the block, and it's all she wrote after that. So this may be a really good thumbnail. Something like this, maybe. I think that's a pretty good one. I like that. Ooh, let me go back and do that again. Let me do something like this. I'm going to zoom in. Let me go. Forgive me for doing this now. Let me go here. Something like that looks pretty good. Now let me go take my shot. That's a pretty good one. I think we'll go with that. All right. So we are up a touchdown. It's a tight game. Looks like it's going to be another offensive slug or not. That's just the way college football is nowadays. Maybe we can get another interception. Some turnover. Just anything would be good. Do something like this. If we didn't have our interceptions, if I wasn't controlling somebody when we're playing zone, we'd be in a world of hurting on our defense. Like we gave up like almost 600 yards against Notre Dame, so it's not like our defense is killing it anyways. We're just opportunistic on the turnover front. The rest of it, not so much. That ain't good. That's a good catch out there. Great catch. So both right sides of the defense are just getting killed. They are just lighting up that side of the field. Both kudos to me and to Herman for making that decision. But you notice it took that quarterback a little bit longer to make that play. Again, I don't think the go route's his first read. That's a good throw. Ooh, whoa. Thank the Lord he got out of bounds. He could add another 10 more yards to that. 2nd and 3. Looks like they're throwing more than usual, so I'm going to stick with the zone. Now we're going to go blitz. This trip's over. It's going to be tough to blitz on this. We're going to try it anyways. QB choice. Now it's P. Reed. Intercept that. Ugh. That's a good effort. 3rd and 3. This is I'm going to go Cloud. Thankfully, their quarterbacks aren't running much. They may do it here. We're about to find out. I think I'm just going to occupy this area over here. And if he runs, then I'll just try my best to tackle him. He's going to run that way. Interesting. Little bootleg. I was not expecting. Oh, that's a block in the back. You got to call it. Great throw. Gee whiz, that's a great throw. It was a block in the back right there, and they missed it. They missed the block in the back. That was a killer throw by that quarterback. But he had all day to throw. That's our fault. We just didn't get enough pressure on him. So it's a tie ball game headed into half. Well, we got a minute and a half. There's still plenty of time to do something. I still have all 3 of my timeouts. Although I wouldn't mind chewing up the clock and scoring before half. That would be great. So it's obvious our defense needs a lot of work. We need just better bodies. No offense to what we have. I'm going to need some better players, mainly up front. I got the slowest defensive ends in the country. Let's see if Anderson can do something with this. Nope. Right hash. We can try. Let's go screen for now. They're going man. That's kind of what I wanted. All right. I dare to go. They're at least going cover 1. Cover 0. Slot fade, baby. Get it. Oh, that's intercepted. Oh, my gosh. What a great adjustment by Anderson. I'm going to call a timeout on that one. Great play. I thought that corner done a great job on that one. He was in good position, but great adjustment by Anderson. So we stopped the clock. I'm going to go P. Reed. Man nickel. And they're going, I think they're going cover 0 again. Wow, they're super aggressive. We're going to go back to the big guy. Gee whiz. My goodness. Both teams, they're just like, we're going to go deep on you all day. So we scored much quicker than I expected. Great adjustment by Stewart. I'll be. So it's 28-21. Now they got plenty of time to do something. Both secondaries are looking pitiful at the moment. This is officially their 2-minute drill. I'm going to go ahead and do this. And let's see what Florida Atlantic can do on this last drive. Ooh. I assume they're going to throw quite a bit. Our quarters coverage is getting beat badly. Right now, our best bet is see if we can just make him throw a bad pass. Maybe I can bait him into something. That's a great throw. Great throw. This quarterback is playing really good at the moment. They're going to hurry up. No, they're not. I'm going to stay in nickel. Keep our speed out there. Now they're calling a timeout. Now they're going 5 wide. I'm going to still stay in nickel. I think we could do some dime. I can go back and look at that. I probably need to look at that more. Let's go back. Like our linebacker situation, we got a 78, 76, and 76. You look at our corners, 82, 76, and we got an 80. I probably could play a little bit more dime. I need to start thinking about that. I'll do that going forward. I'm so used to not being able to. It's so hard to find 4 decent corners that I just practically ignore dime altogether. But it looks like we could maybe do it with this group. Picks up a few yards there. Actually, just 1. 2nd and 9. They're going 3 wide here. I'm going to go zone blitz. I'm going to take a chance. Please don't throw over the top. Maybe we can get to you quickly, but they're going back to that trips over. So hard to blitz on this thing. I can't get around that guy. Intercepted. Oh my gosh, my corner had it. 3rd and 9. We need to stop her in the worst way. Go Cloud. This quarterback hasn't ran once. I'm really shocked. I'm going to go after him. They're going 5 wide. Oh, wow. This right tackle's done a number on me. Good throw. We just can't get to him in time. I guess I need to add another blitzer or something. I don't know. Let's go 4-3. I'm going to do another zone blitz here. Do something like this. Now he's got more of a clear shot at him. Intercept that. Oh my gosh! That's why he plays defense. I guess he can't catch. 2nd and 10. This quarterback is now asking to get picked off. We're trying. Going gun spread. Let's see what we can do here. Intercept that. Oh my gosh! 3rd and 10. So maybe our cloud coverage is what's really hurting us. We're just not doing a good job of it. Again, I probably should have brought an extra blitzer here, but I'm going to do something like this. Maybe I can get past this left tackle. Look, now they're in no man's land. They may go for this if they can't convert on this one. Or he could just be really wide open and not make a difference. I got to send an extra dude. It's just our pressure is non-existent at the moment. Unless I bring at least 5. Going no huddle. Just too easy there. Touchdown. Wow. Great game so far. We're going to need a break or 2 on defense in order to beat this team, I'm afraid. Because right now, my adjustments aren't doing much of anything. They're just picking us apart. But we had, like, what, 3 drop passes on defense on that drive? All we needed was 1 of them to convert. But it didn't happen. So there's 10 seconds left. 10 seconds, I could do something with that. It just depends on this return. If it's a decent one, then we may try something on that last play. This is the middle of the field. I'm going to let that one go. We'll just take a knee. I'm okay with that. 80 yards in 10 seconds will be hard. So we'll take a knee and go to half tied. The clock's going pretty good. I'm at 40 minutes into my video. That second quarter was a little bit longer than the first. We'll look at some stats. It's not going to be pretty. At least defensively it won't be. But we do get the ball started the third. So let's go and check out the stats. Look at that. 372 to their 256. So just no defense whatsoever. Neither team is doing much on the ground. I need to do better. It needs to be even, if not a little bit more running than passing. But our passing game, it's amazing what we're doing at the moment with it. So that's why you kind of have to keep favoring it, I guess. We've sacked twice. Both teams are doing an incredible job on third down. Again, pat on the back to this quarterback. He's just making plays out there at the moment. We need to put more pressure on him. They got 2 turnovers. We got 1. I'm going to go to individual stats. 14 of 19 for Valenti. 4 touchdowns. 1 interception. What was the interception? Oh, yeah, that was the bad throw by me. Running the ball, it's just nothing there, but I think that's more my fault by not running enough. Receiving, it's all Stewart. You know, he just does his thing. But we got a few other guys getting some catches as well. Blocking, Rodriguez has got 3 of them. Defensively, Odom is leading in tackles. Got a couple guys with tackles for loss, a couple of sacks, and a couple of interceptions. We need to get a couple more of those, apparently. Let's get on offense. Let's get this lead back. And then we'll just figure out what to do on defense. I think we're going to have to start bringing 5. At least on third down. Now, normally I wouldn't take this, but okay. Nothing bad came from that. I want to get out of that situation. Let's just go screen for now. We're going man. Dime. And they're doing that. Ew, please go cover 0. Cover 0. Go over the top to Anderson. Oop, that may get picked. Oh, gosh. I had to adjust. I had to take him over. But there's the beer and shoot for you. Just chucking it deep. But they are very aggressive. They're just asking us to throw over the top. That's a good adjustment by myself. Let's go QB choice. Let's just do a basic handoff. Zone dime. Not a good shift at all. I'm going to have to do something like this. Good little nifty play here. I'm cutting up. Looks like they went spy with their defensive end, which you don't see too often. So I'm cutting up field. I say a gaping hole up the middle. Juke that kid. Don't know where I'm at there. Great play overall. So we're going to hurry this up. I like the advantage of that. Will they go back to dime? Looks like now they're doing 4-3, but now you notice what happens here. They got bad linebackers in there now because they got their corners doing some of that. Good play. I love it. I love it. Incredible run up the gut. Good blitzing, but he got annihilated by that receiver by Anderson. Anderson's having a good blocking day. Good day in general. Good block by our left guard and just up the gut. That never gets old, running plays like that. So what we're going to do, I'm going to try this. I don't know if it'll work. Apparently it didn't work. All right, never mind then. Let's just go. I was trying to do a hurry up and it didn't work. Let's go. Do we got a dive? We got QB ramp. Let's do a halfback dive. We'll bring in our tight end. I don't know if it'll work or not just because we're going goal line. I'm just going to try to get upfield. Touchdown. Good deal. Quick touchdown. Right down the field. Now we got to figure out what to do on defense. I think we're doing fine on first and second. It's the third down that's killing us. Like, again, they're 80% on third down conversions. So I'm going to get away from my cloud coverage. It's not working. As long as I don't forget to do so. I'm going to throw like maybe a different cover 3 in it, but we got to bring 5. We need this guy to throw quicker than usual. This is a really good kick, as best as I can. He's still going to return it. My kicker's got some speed to him, man. Bale can move. I'm going to go after him some more. Again, they are throwing the ball just as much as we are. I'm going to do something like this. Looks like they're going a slot. Oh, I couldn't get over there in time. That was a good hit, but he still picks up, what, 4 yards? 5 yards. We'll do basic quarters here. I may have to do quarters on third down. You normally don't see me do that. But I know my cloud's not working, but again, 4 is just not good enough. Our front 4 just can't rush by themselves. They're just not good at it. We saved a first down. So what are they going to do here? It's 3rd and 1. We're going goal line. Oh, let's see what happens. Fingers crossed, hoping nothing goofy happens here. Please don't throw the ball. They're going to play action. Oh, then he overthrew it. Thank the Lord. That could have been bad. So guess what? We forced a punt. How about that? That is not the best defense against a passing play out of that formation. But thankfully the quarterback overthrew it. Somebody get a block on the left side. Get a block on the left side. Get a block. We just don't have the speed. No. So we're on the left hash. Let's go. We'll go P. Reed. Man 4-3. Who's on who? He's doing that. Ooh, I'm going to go. Nope, this ain't good. Nobody's open. We're going to have to throw this one. Yeah, we'll throw that one away. Just good defense all around. Nobody was really open, and I didn't want to force it. I'm going to do a screen. I'm going to do double screens. Go man. We're going zone. I was kind of hoping they go man. I want to go to my receivers in these situations. We'll go to Hubbard. Maybe they'll blitz hard. Get a block, everybody. Get a block. Hubbard! Hubbard with the first down. Great little play. Nothing I did. Got the ball off just in time. That guy shed his block really well, but I got around him and just ran right through 11. Keep the drive alive. I'm going to reward him. We're going to go with a basic run with Hubbard. Zone 4-3. This may be tough. I'm going to hand it off. Not a whole lot there. I probably need to pick something different this time. I'm going to go back. We're going to go wide corner. They're going man. I have several options. Cover 0. I can't believe it. I can't believe this may get picked. This may get picked. 6 points. I had to take him over. Deep ball city. I know some people don't like that, but hey, it's just working for us today for sure. They're just super aggressive. How many times have they went cover 0 today? Now, this was a good job by the corner, but I had to take over the receiver in order to get a play there. So I think every receiver, every starting receiver today has got a touchdown off a deep ball of some sort. It sure feels like that. So now we're up 2 scores. Let's see if Florida Atlantic can keep up. And just like that, Valenti's got 6 touchdowns. But you got to remember, I'm running an offense that's meant to destroy defenses. And that's what it does in real life. If anybody watched Tennessee last year, we had the #1 offense in the country. And for good reason. This offense is just killing teams. They just don't know how to handle it unless you got such superior talent like Georgia. That's about the only way you can stop it. But it's just a great scheme, and as you can see, it works really well in 06. Especially since everybody knows that the deep ball can be helpful at times in this game. 07 as well. The deep ball is just as easy. Ooh, that's a stop. Great play. Good dive. Good stop. That's 2nd and something. I'm going to go zone blitz. I want this guy to throw quick. I want him to throw an interception. We're going to flip that. I'm going to occupy this cat right here. See if I can free up my blitzer. He picked up the blitz well. Ooh, good defense. Good job. Our corners, I think, are playing extremely well. 3rd and 9. Here, I'm going to do a different zone blitz. I'm going to do a different zone play. Is it in this formation? Ooh, it's not. We're going to go Hulk 3. We're going to bring 5. I'm flipping it. We're going to bring our corner into blitz. Hopefully this will work. Hopefully he can sweep through. We're going to be very vulnerable on this right side. So what I may end up doing, I may just back out in the coverage. Didn't matter. Good play by the quarterback. He read that one correctly. My cornerback was way too far out, too, to make a play. Let's try another zone blitz. Do something like this. Back to trips over they go. Gape and hold. This may be face mask. They didn't call it. He saved a touchdown. It's a good run there. I'm going to go nickel man on this one. Well, we'll do something. I'll probably just leave it. Halfback dive. Make a tackle. Or just shove him. That's fine. Second and something. I'm going to go back to a zone blitz. Please don't go trips over. They're going gun normal. I'm going to go to the outside on this one. And ain't going to make a difference. Gaping hole up the middle. So their run game is starting to pick up. He's averaging 9 yards a carry. That's tough. I'm doing another zone blitz, though. I may be really hurting myself with these now that they're running so much. And the good old trips over again. Now they're straightened up running the ball. And Satchel's hurt. Did I injure him? Injured his arm. That was the one I controlled. Bring in another 300-pound defensive end. We'll go back to man. Trips over again. Let's do something like this. Just out of curiosity. High snap. Get him! Get him! Get him! There we go. The high snap helped the bunch there. Makes it 3rd and 13. I want to... There's no other... I thought I had another blitz. Crash 3. That's what I'm looking for. Now, we're still going to be kind of vulnerable on this side. Kind of, sort of. I'm going to control this guy. Get him! Get him! Great defense all around. Great pressure by everybody coming in through right there. Nowhere to go. They may kick the field goal. They may go for it. They're going to go for it. I honestly don't blame them. I'm going to go quarters here. And I'm going to go after him myself. No, I probably need to control this guy. It's probably a smart decision. Let me just control Woodbury. Good job, Al. Just get your hand up. Be done with it. That's a huge stop right there. 1st and 10. Last play of the quarter. Where are we? We're in the middle of the field. We're in the middle of the field. Let's go. No, I think we're going to go run a basic dive for now. Man nickel. Cover 0. So we're going to change the play. Audible. Ooh, they went cover 1. Wasn't expecting that. Good job. They flipped their play. So that is the end of the 3rd quarter. So it's going by pretty quickly. It's not too bad. 42-28. I'm going to go P. Reed. Let's make good decisions. Let's put this thing to bed. I like what I'm seeing. I think I may just hand the ball off. Yeah, oh, they went cover 0. Ah, that's okay. We'll just pick up some yards in the run game. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to hurry it up. I'm going to hand the ball off. We haven't got to do much hurry up today. Just haven't had the opportunity. They blitzed. They blitzed both inside guys. Wrecked that entire play. 2nd and 12. I'm going to go QB choice. Zone 4-3. This probably ain't going to work too well. Let's see if Hubbard can get something. Oh, perfect defense. That guy came in through. I guess I should have went to the outside. I don't know if I would have had a chance. My left guard got blown up. All that was bad. 3rd and 13. I will probably... go deep attack. Here is where I don't know if Valenti can make the play. These are really tough throws to make. You really need a quarterback that can put it where it needs to. But if it's cover 2, I think I may just go over the top on this one. Let's just go ahead and snap it. Cover 2. 1-on-1. That's intercepted. Yeah, I saw that one a mile away. Just a bad throw. It wasn't a terrible throw, but the safety was just in a better spot than that receiver. So this gives them a chance. I mean, they're only down 2 scores. I'm going to go zone blitz. I hope they go back to the passing game. Back to good old trips over. Nope, now it's gun normal. Good deal. Good play by our corner. 2nd and 10. I'm going to go quarters. If they score on this drive, things are going to get real interesting. Oh, I completely botched that play. They're going to get a great gain out of it, too. I shouldn't have dove. That's just stupid on my part. I'm going to go back to his own blitz. Eventually, he's really going to make a mistake on it. But not again if it trips over. I need to call an audible on that thing. I need to have a backup plan for that. This ain't good. This ain't good. Thankfully, he overshot both of them by like 5 yards. I'm going to go... we can go dime. I'm not a big fan of the quarters coverage in this particular formation. It's just not the best in the world. We're going to do something like this. 6 points. Stick it out. Stick it out. I got right in front of it. Everybody knows I'm just really good at that. I can pick it off, you know, if I time it just right. But I saw the little hitch. I just got in front of it. Jump for it. Boom. Just a great play. Right there. Oh, that's a good thumbnail, too. Let me go ahead and get that one. I may use that one as well. Something like that. Really great play. Shoo! That may have saved us right there. Let's see if we can take advantage of it. Let's go P. read from spread. Man dime. I may just run this one. We don't have a lot of room to throw. So I may just do a basic handoff. I should have went up the field. That was my fault. I had a chance on that one to do something better. 2nd and 8. I'm going to do a screen. I bet they're not expecting this. We're going to do a screen. Back to zone they go, so we're going to go back to our halfback. I'm going to go ahead and just snap it. Thankfully, they're blitzing pretty hard. Do something like this, and we're going to get a touchdown. There we go. That should do it, I think. I don't think they're good enough offensively to keep up with us. And that's another touchdown for Valenti. That's like 7 on the day. But what helped there is they brought a bunch of blitz, and that's what you want in these screens. You want them to bring 6, 7 guys, and they brought how many? They brought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. They brought 6 guys. That's why it worked so well. You're just outnumbering the defense at this point. Then you just got to make your play and just go forward from there. Okay. Let's just play clean the rest of the way and end this thing. They made one too many mistakes compared to us. It's not the best kick in the world. I think it's going to go through. Now we can run clock the rest of the way. That's always like my... I've been using that for the last couple of dynasties. Just 4th quarter, I can run clock then. Beer and shoot's a lot of fun. It's super aggressive. You know, you may throw an interception or two more than you'd like. But as long as you can read the right things, I mean, you can really destroy some defenses. We'll go quarters here. Do something like this, perhaps. We'll do an over front. Halfback dive. Old Ford, the little engine that could. He's had a pretty good game. There we go. I was wondering if that clock wouldn't go down, and it did. Let's see what they go with here. Halfback dive. Somebody get a stop. Oh, this ain't good. Good play by the halfback. Thank the Lord they didn't run the ball a ton. Again, he's only ran it 13 times. If they would have doubled that today, I don't know what our chances would be to beat them. That's the thing. We haven't faced a big-time running team yet. We're going to eventually. I think we will. Just hasn't happened yet. He can't hear that. Nobody. He threw that too early. Threw that before his cut. 2nd and 10. We'll go nickel man. We'll do something like this. QB draw, not a bad play. Those play. Oh, he's gone. Ooh, he got some moves. And thank the Lord they haven't done that enough today. If they were smart, they'd be running the ball. I would have been annihilated today if they would have ran the ball more. And they got these quarterbacks with the 82, 85 speed, and they just didn't run them enough. Wait till I get somebody like that. We're going to run the ball more with him. We're going to do more choice to our QB choice. Let's just put it that way. 2nd and 10. I'm going to go back to quarters. And that's another thing. This offense is going to be even better once I get a running quarterback in here. It's going to look insane. He's wide open over there. And I overshot it big time. So it's what, 3rd and respectable. 3rd and 6. I'm going to go back to that crash 3. I'm going to flip it. We're going to do something like this. And I'm going to occupy this tackle. Make sure he's busy while somebody else can come through. That was a good hit. But it's 4th and what, 2 maybe? They're going goal line. I'm going to go man lock this time. Just in case they pass it again. I'm going to shade everybody over. Basic run. But we couldn't stop it. First down. And they're calling something goofy here. I got to call a timeout. I guess I could have audible to something more respectable. We'll do a zone blitz. I keep calling these at the worst times. I keep calling the trips over. So hard. Get him, get him, get him. Intercept that. A tip. It was a tip drill. So I guess the quarterback is having a worse game than what I expected. I thought he made some really good throws today, but this one, I think it was just good defense. Somebody tipped it. He overshot it. Yeah, it wasn't a good throw by him. And that should do it. Let's try to run clock the rest of the way. I'm doing a basic dive. That linebacker's staying in, so this may not be any good. I'm going to go to the outside. That was a good decision. Good play there. We'll go here. We're going to run dive from trips. Man 4-3. Probably ain't going to get much out of this one. Now I got to figure out if I can run clock. Like, I can take knees probably with less than 2 minutes to go with that 40-second play clock now. Yeah, my guards got beat badly on that one. 2nd and 10. We can just stay here and go QB choice. Man dime. Love the shift. We're definitely going to hand this ball off. So I like the 9-minute quarters in the 20-second acceleration clock. I think it came out all right. I forgot who gave me that tip or that suggestion, so thank you for that. I think it worked out pretty well there. Let's go let that clock continue to do its thing. We will need a first down in order to finish it out. Maybe I can get a decent run here and end it officially. We'll just go to the outside. First down, game over. I'm going to go ahead and we'll take a knee. Valenti had 6 touchdowns. I thought he had 7. I guess he had 6. It was only off 19 attempts, but 2/3 of them are go routes, just chucking it deep and let your receivers make plays. But you could tell what Florida Atlantic wanted to do. They said, hey, we're going to let you throw deep. They've done a lot of cover zeros, some cover ones. We didn't go up against cover 2 a whole lot, cover 2 zone, and when we did, I threw 1 interception. But they just asked us to go over the top, so that's what we did. 4, 3, 2, should be the last kneel. And there is your ball game. A good win for us. That's a good way to start the conference season. If they would have ran the ball more and their quarterback didn't make a couple of goofy throws, it would have been a really close game in the fourth quarter, if not a loss. Let's go over to the stats. We got to look at this campus channel stuff first. And when my offense is doing well, it's going to put up good numbers. Around 500 yards or so. That's what I'm used to in this game. So we go look at stats. 389 to 566. See, I think I found the right form. I think I really like this 9-minute quarter, 20-second acceleration clock. It worked out well. Good to see us run the ball a little bit more in the second half. It's still not I probably should have ran more, honestly. But our passing game was just too potent today. Their secondary just couldn't keep up with our shoot part of the offense. Both teams done a little bit worse in third down in the second half, but that's still good numbers there for both. But their biggest problem was this right here, this interceptions. We're eventually going to face a team that's not going to do that as often. But our quarters eventually will just get you in trouble. Eventually. Now, you're going to get your points on us, but every now and then we're going to get an interception on you, then we're going to make you pay for it. Let's go to individual stats. Valenti had another killer game. 19 to 26 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Now, I'm here to tell you, when you start thinking about this, especially if I'm going to stick it here at 9-minute quarters, and I'm still getting 6 touchdowns with this kid, I mean, it's possible he's going to get nominated for some stuff. I mean, he's averaging like 5 touchdowns a game. The beard shoot, he's just killing it. He's doing a good job with it at the moment. Sadie put up his yards, and Hubbard, I'm glad we got a little 1-2 punch. I'm happy with that. It just gives Sadie a break. He can't do it all himself. And so I'm glad to be able to get Hubbard going at least a little bit. Receiving, Sanders and Anderson, look, nice spreading of the wheel. 4-4-4-3, 2-2. I really like that. And the thing is, it's all receivers. Receiver, receiver, receiver. That's the way it's supposed to be. My running backs, yes, you can get your running backs in the passing game of this offense, but they're not, it's not a super big deal if you can't. It's really about these receivers and tight ends getting all the love in the passing game. But it was the Stewart show pretty much all in the first half. I don't remember him doing a whole lot in the second, but he definitely done his part. Barbin got 2 touchdowns. He's our ex-receiver. Anderson did not get a touchdown, but he had some killer catches. But look at these averages, 25, 41, 24, 15. That's just what this passing game does. It allows my receivers to go deep and make plays if they can. Blocking, let's go defense. Leighton Jordan is your leading tackler with 7. Tackles for loss, we had a few guys get 1 apiece. Had 2 sacks. Interceptions, though, McMurray, Thomas, Jordan, Clark. We was able just to take advantage of that situation. All right, let's get out of here. And I forgot to, I'll go ahead and do this now once this is over with. I'll do a save state, just as a backup, just in case. I think the only part people are having problems with the mod is when they sim a lot of games or a lot of weeks simultaneously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save a slot. I'm going to let it do that. And then I'm going to take that off. And then we are going to simulate the week. We're going to look at top 25 scores, and I'm going to let you go. And I'm just now under an hour, 10 minutes, so I really like it. I think I finally found the sweet spot. All right, let's check out the top 25 for the week. Looks like Utah over UCLA. I love that UCLA logo. Looks really nice. Then you got Texas, Oklahoma, Alabama over Ole Miss. Then you got Oregon. Michigan got upset. Cincinnati barely beat Nevada. Ohio State won. And then you got Kansas State. Miami over Pitt. A&M over Arkansas. Then you got USC. Then you got Oklahoma, LSU, Kentucky, Clemson. Then you have San Diego State, Michigan State, Florida. Georgia got upset. Thank the Lord. I'm tired of them winning all the time. Then you have Boise State squeaking by. Then you got Stanford. So there was a couple of upsets in there. All right, in our next game, we got another tough battle, apparently. It's a team that's about the same as Fort Atlantic. Looks like they a little bit got more talent than we do, but they're undefeated. They're doing something right. Just don't know who they've played. I don't know what they run. I don't even know who their head coach is anymore. But I'll find that out in the next video, but it should be a lot of fun. Hopefully we can get another win. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.